Right, what is up YouTube? I'm doing a little test video here with my new phone that I just picked up. So far it seems really good. So here's the story. I had my old Motorola Droid Turbo. Phone freaking worked great. I've had it since 2015, and unfortunately the other day the power button took a crap. Wow, that thing focuses really good. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the phone. I just can't turn it on and off anymore. So I was going to get something new, a lot newer, and I did a little research, and what I decided to do was just pick up the version newer, one newer version of the old Droid. So I got the Droid Turbo 2. Found it on eBay brand new for 200 bucks shipped. So not a bad deal. It beats spending hundreds, almost $1,000 on a new phone for now. I just need something to get me by here for a handful of months until I roll into the driver and training program. And you know, I probably will need a really good phone then, so I may upgrade. But yeah, for now this thing should get me by pretty good. So far, it's awesome. So I'm going to walk around and show a few little upgrades that I've done around the house. One big one is getting rid of the old door and porch and overhang and everything that used to be here. Completely eliminated it. Got a nice window now, which is great. And I had it all re-bricked, which you can kind of see here. New ledge and everything, but the whole back of the house is all re-bricked, so it's like this door was never here, which is great. And I'm building a killer deck back here. It's probably going to be about 16 feet by 30, 16 feet by 35. It's going to be a pretty killer. I may wait till spring to get that going though. But it's been a never-ending battle of projects, and most of it was in the basement, is where I started last fall. So let's take a walk down here and check it out. It all started down here with the foundation. Foundation wasn't doing too good, so I hired EverDry to come in. First things first, and they installed a whole multi-step system, basically like a drainage system. There's interior drain running around inside the basement. There's a drain tile outside. It all ties into a sump pump, which is in this closet here. Which, yeah, you can see it pretty good there. So, I already had the big test May 1st of 2019 when we got that massive freaking rain. That sump pump ran for 8 hours, keeping all the water out of this foundation. And I mean, it's never been so dry and clean down here. But I mean, I literally had that system put in. Me and my buddy Mark went around the whole entire foundation and re-tuck pointed everything, which was a nightmare. That was like 3 months. And I mean, just doing it every day after work, a little here, a little there. But it all came out really good. I mean, literally like 300 pounds of hydraulic cement later. So pretty much this whole project down here, it's been like take a couple steps forward and about 5 or 6 steps back, because every time I got something going down here and looking good, it would get dirty. As you can see, the floors are all dirty again. I had everything painted down here, and actually hired my carpenter to frame in my whole laundry room, which is cool, and put 2 closets over here. One was around the sewer pipe coming from the upstairs down, and the other one was around the sump pump. But the main reason I put these closets in was I wanted to utilize some floor jacks inside on the floor joists, especially in this back corner of the house. So you can see one floor jack there and one floor jack there, right there on a double joist, and I actually put one in this corner too, because this back corner of the house has settled, I think over the years from water erosion. So here's another video of the jack. So it all worked out pretty good. I mean, the sump's killer. It's a dual motor battery backup. Should keep me running even in case of a power outage. But I mean, we had this big ass rain May 1st, and I mean, it was so much water in this system, it was unbelievable. Now luckily the sump pump kept up. I did get some water that backed up from the drains, just like everyone else around here. But luckily, quick acting, I was able to plug that up, get the water extracted, got everything cleaned up. Nothing got ruined or damaged down here. It was way before I even painted the walls. I had this half of the basement painted, which was cool. So we're getting there. I have some more organizing to do down here, more cleaning. I'm going to paint the floors one last time after everything's said and done. But I'm almost there. I just I have to trim out a little bit of the new closets, like around the floor and stuff. I'm going to put some trim. Same thing all around here along the floor. Trim it out. I'm going to paint the rest of this whole hallway up here, which I'm going to have to get a big pole for that. So that should look pretty good. So, but it's cool. Now I'm saving the laundry room for its own project. But this actually came out nice. It's actually very, very spacious in here for a laundry room. So eventually I'm going to come in here. I'm going to ceramic tile the floor to match what's in there. And I'll show you in a minute. I just let the dry lock the rest of this right here. And I'm actually going to put up like a plastic, some type of plastic barrier all around here and down all the way to the floor, because I use this wash sink a lot. So I don't want to get a bunch of water damage back on the block or on the fresh paint. So I'm going to put some plastic up there, possibly like a shelf. But eventually I'm going to drywall the rest of this and probably build some like custom shelving here. All out of wood, solid, utilize all the space so I can have a nice bench here to fold my clothes, maybe hang some clothes and stuff. So, but this is another big addition here, which I have not even used yet, but did a full bathroom from the ground up. The only thing that was existing down here was the toilet, and it wasn't even walled in or anything. I called it my Polish toilet. But yeah, we have a full bathroom now. Granite top. Everything is brand new. Got a killer stand-up shower here. Like I said, I've never used it. I'm getting close now to where everything's going to be clean down here. And this will be my main bathroom for now. I'm going to do a little bit of work to the upstairs one, but I'll definitely be using this a lot. Came out really nice. I plan on ceramic tiling the floor all throughout the laundry room to match what's in here too. Kind of carry it out right out there, so I think it should look pretty good. But yeah, didn't cheap out on anything. I mean, from the plumbing to the faucets, everything's top of the line, all Moen. American Standard shower. I think it's American Standard toilet. Has two flush buttons for it. One for a number 1, one for a number 2. It's like a water saving thing. I actually kept my vent window there, which is cool. And I did put a really badass ceiling fan, like an ultra quiet one. I actually plumbed that to that block window right there. So it worked out pretty good. So, let me get these lights here. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be about it for now. I'm going to go get some rest. I got a few more days of work this week. Oh, got to show off my new sign here. So I picked this up off a buddy at work. Really excited about that. It's old vintage Winston drag racing. It's like a tin painted sign. Really badass. Totally 80s. They don't quite advertise cigarette smoking like that, so that I'm going to hang up right there. So when you're coming down, you see it. And we got some more on the way too. You know me, I got to get some other ones to match it. There's a badass NASCAR one I'm looking to get, but they do want like $450 shipped, so I'm going to try to wheel and deal and negotiate a little bit, see what we can do. Oh yeah, and the Easy Breather right there. That's a part of the EverDry, their multi-step system. This thing, I mean, it just kind of circulates air 24/7. And I mean, like I said, it has never been so just dry. There's no smells down here, and there never really was in the past, but you know, it always felt musty down here, and especially when you'd kick the dehu off, it would get musty. And basically, you know, there was a lot of water and there was just nowhere for it to go. But now I believe it's all fixed, and you know, time will really tell if you know, in the long run, whether these walls, you know, start acting up, if, you know, more cracks form or whatnot. You know, I'll just have to deal with it as it goes, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we should be good for a long time now, and then I'll start focusing outside. So, alright guys, well, if you watch this, leave a comment, I appreciate it. Oh yep, got my whole network panel back up too. That came out nice. Big shout out to Dave McLean, fucking networking the entire house for me. Love that, love that. Alright guys, we'll catch you later on.